Happy Monday. It is pretty early. It's like 6:45 right now, I think. I usually get up at 6 o'clock. Did my whole morning routine already. Had a candle lit. Was really nice. Read a chapter of the Bible, 10 pages of this book, and did my journaling. Now I'm about to head to the gym. I'm actually starting my new workout week today. Or not workout week, my new workout plan for the next 6 weeks. So these are the movements for today. I'm excited and ready. I gotta say, I didn't sleep extremely well. I'm gonna go into detail later. Right now I gotta go, but I had a new low weigh-in today in the morning, so I was overthinking everything a little bit last night, which is why I couldn't fall asleep, I think, but now it's all good. I'm a little tired, so I am just finishing up some pre-workout. This is non-stim, very delicious though. And then I'm gonna take with me a bottle of BCAAs. I just filled in here. I'm gonna drink this during the workout. Delicious flavor. And then I always have a thing of electrolytes for doing cardio after my workout. So I have that in here. The last couple of weeks I always had this both together in here, but first of all it wasn't enough water, and second of all it was way too sweet. So having that, then of course my normal bottle of water, a yoga mat for stretches after, and I think we're ready to go. Okay, so it is now 9:16 already. Often I'm at work right now already, but it took a little bit longer in the mornings than usual. Had an amazing workout. I actually start my new workout block right now. I think I mentioned that in the last video that I do a 6-week workout block always, and after 6 weeks I get to change a movement if I want to, or change the rep ranges that I'm trying to hit. 6 weeks went over the last block, and I did film a week of workouts during that block, so if you're interested, go check that out. I'm not the biggest workout filmer. I don't enjoy filming my workouts, so if you're interested in seeing the new blog in a week of workout video again, I'll do it, but you gotta let me know. I'm not gonna do it otherwise. But I didn't do a lot of changes. I still have my 5 exercises per workout, and liking that still working out in the morning. I'm still doing 3 leg days per week, but instead of having 2 exercises for my legs per workout, I'm doing 2 exercises on Mondays, and then Wednesday and Friday I'll have 3 leg movements, where 2 are going to be a little bit heavier and 1 is going to be more an accessory movement. Right now I'm still doing 30 minutes of cardio. I haven't filmed that because that's very varying on what kind of season I'm in, but I do it a little more intense. So I'm not doing incline walking anymore. I run, and then whenever I can't run anymore, I just walk a little bit for like 2 minutes. So right now it's a good like 2-minute walk with a 3-minute run, but not jog run. I'm trying to run as fast as I can, and then I walk again, so it's a little bit of a hit run, I guess. Right now I can comfortably run on like 5.5 miles per hour, so there's no problem running 30 minutes with that. When I get to 6 miles, it's getting a little tough, but I want to get it to like a 8-minute mile. I don't know what that is. I want to be able to do that comfortably, so I'm gonna try to get my body used to that pace with walking like sets in between. And yeah, it's super fun too, so I do enjoy it a lot, and I love how I feel afterwards, so that's fun. I do that at least 3 times per week, and I go to get out here. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention, so last week was not a very successful week. I was really discouraged, I gotta say, because I gained like 3 pounds while I dropped my food a little bit, while I ate super clean, while I stick to everything, every workout, every cardio session, because I was on my period. I also didn't feel very comfortable in my body last week. I was pretty bloated, I was just very tired, so just had to push through it. And yesterday I didn't work out, I didn't do cardio, I just got my 10,000 steps in. Then what else did I do? I did take an Epsom salt bath at night, but but I do that for a while already, and it's never made me drop any like inflammation. However, it started a new like salt from a new brand. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's because I took a sleeping pill at night because I couldn't fall asleep. Not melatonin, it was something else. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was just me resting for the day, but I dropped 3 pounds overnight. I've never done that. Like, people sometimes talk about that, right? Never happened to me before. It's the first time, I promise. I am like half a pound a week dropper. The thing is, I hit a new low weigh-in of 137.9, so I finally cut into the 137s. Last week's weigh-in, the lowest was 138.4, so if you regard it that way, it's only half a pound lower than my lowest weigh-in from last week. But because I had retained so much water from the period over the last couple of days, my weight went down from like 141 almost to the 137s, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I don't know, I thought my body was broken. I genuinely thought my body was broken. That I need to get my thyroid checked, which I did. Nothing was found. I don't know, that I have like type 1 diabetes or something. Just got my blood work done a few weeks ago. Nothing was found. Everything seems normal, so I was out of questions. I didn't know what to do, but apparently I'm not broken. I'm just a little slow, so we'll go with that. Anyway, I'm on my way to work. I have my first or my second meal there. Oh, that's another thing I changed. So I kept my macros, I kept my calories the same. I wasn't comfortable dropping it since last week. With the period, wasn't a very clear indication if you should drop your calories or not. So I kept it the same. The only thing I changed is I increased my fats because I got a little scared. I realized my fats are pretty low, so I want them to be at least 40 grams per day. So I increased those, but had to take calories from somewhere. So I decreased my protein a little, but I think it's at 132, so it's not low. And if my goal weight is around 130, then I'm still completely more than covered with that. I just like protein, so I dropped it. Like, I started at 165 protein, now 132. I also dropped my carbs a little bit, so I don't have pre-workout carbs anymore. I don't have rice or fruits or any sourdough bread before my workout, and instead I replaced that for some cod liver, some peanut butter, and to just keep it a little bit easier for myself. I always eat at the same times anyways. I eat at like 6 in the morning before my workout, then at 9, at 1, at 5, and at 8. And every meal I'll have 3 ounces of meat or an egg and 3 egg whites. For my lunch, I'll have 3 ounces of a fatty fish or fatty meat, and I'll on top add a 2 Good yogurt and carbs after with my breakfast, like post-workout carbs of 20 grams. And my first and my last meal will have the 3 ounces of meat plus either 15 grams of cod liver or some peanut butter. There I can change it around. So now I like built myself this menu plan / meal plan where I still have flexibility of like what kind of meat I want to pick or what kind of protein source I want to pick, what kind of fat I want to pick, and then I still have my carb meal after my workout. So I think that's gonna keep me sane, but also structured enough that I don't have to overthink my foods and like try to play around with the like little macros. My goal is not to sweat about those like little gram differences of meats. Just eat your 3 ounces of meat and move on. Also, my first and last meal is going to be 3 ounces of chicken, most likely, because that's the cheapest meat I can find and also the easiest to prep, especially at home. And I'm going to weigh that cooked, so I'll have total 6 ounces of cooked meat, which is around probably 8 ounces altogether. The other meats are like my salmon that I like for lunch is usually smoked, so it's kind of cooked, but that weight is all my weights. Like my macros are calculated still in my macro factor, and I do use a cooked version of the chicken and also the smoked version of the salmon. With salmon it's sometimes a little bit, sorry for this long rant, but with salmon I realized it's sometimes a little tricky because there's a lot of smoked salmon. They are generally, I think, in the like 4 grams of fat per 2 ounces. there's some that are like 1.5 grams of fat only, and I'm not sure if that's because they fished it differently, if it's a different like part of the fish. Try to research that a little bit, but most commonly is the 4 grams per 2 ounces. So I have around 8 grams of fat from the fish, which I really want for lunch, which works great because I can easily replace that with sardines. It kind of has 9 grams of fat, so that's what I mean with not sweating about this extra gram of fat. You know, I'll just switch it and not try to stretch or pull anything else throughout my day, only to make this 1 gram work. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm sorry for this long rant. I'm almost at work, so I'll work, go home, have a meeting tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be back with a full day of eats. Actually, should I do it tomorrow? Because tomorrow is also Valentine's Day. But I wanted to film one on a school day, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll start tomorrow and then we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. It is now 6:23 in the morning. I got up 15 minutes ago because I snoozed my alarm for 1 round. Now I'm gonna do my morning routine, which is gonna be a chapter of the Bible. Today we are on Matthew chapter 14. So I'm gonna read that. Then I'll switch over to my journal. Do the journaling for today. I actually did some of it yesterday, last night already. And I also switched my journaling for next week. So for next week, I want to start recapping and also writing down the goals for both fitness, work, and church. So that will be fun, but I'll start that next week. So this week will be the normal journaling, and then still the tracking of nutrition, training, cardio, steps, burn, sleep, hunger, and recovery. And then I have here meal number 1, which is more so like a snack. Normally I have 3 ounces of chicken and either 15 grams of cod liver or some peanut butter. Today I only have 2 ounces of chicken because last night I was really hungry. So I'm rather having a little bit less right now and then a little bit more chicken at night, tonight, if that makes sense. So. What time? 6:55. Okay, I'm running a little late today, but it's okay. I'm having my pre-workout now. For the gym, I'll be having some BCAAs. In here, I have some electrolytes for doing cardio. I think I'm gonna do 1 packet right now as well. I feel like a tiny little bit lightheaded and weak, so maybe that will help. But what I'm also gonna have right now is, I don't know, 60% of a scoop of pre-workout. This is non-stim though. I think I mentioned that in the last video that I wasn't sure if I want to continue taking it because it made me feel a little anxious, I thought, but it's pretty fine. I think either I got used to it or it was really not this. Maybe it was just the day making me feel funny. I just really love that I can push back my caffeine with that a little bit. So cheers. Taking this, putting it in here. This comes with me. I have some water in here as well. Just need my phone. And I'm ready to go. Okay, it is now 9 o'clock. I think even a little, oh no, it's exactly 9 o'clock. So just got back from the gym, got ready. By the way, I got my hair done yesterday. I feel like I look so different with the roots completely white. Kind of prefer it when it's grown out a tiny little bit, but anyway, so I'm gonna be having some oats today because, so I'm doing macros, but I built myself a little menu plan based on this macros so that if I crave different things, I can still hit the same macros for the specific meals. So today, usually I have rice cakes and egg white wraps and an egg, especially at work, but today I'm gonna have some oats. Whey, PB2 and also neck. I already got some riced cauliflower ready so that I have a little bit more volume. Don't track that. Then I add 25 grams, sometimes more, but today it's only 25 grams of oats. Also, I do always blend my oats when I first get them. So it's like a cream of oats kind of consistency. It's super delicious too. It makes it very doughy and cakey, which is nice. So they look like that right now. And I mean, you all know how to make oats, right? So I just put some water in there. And now I microwave it first. And then once it has a nice consistency, I'll add the whey after. So might have put a little bit too much water right now, but we will see. Oh, wait a second. I also wanted to add a tiny bit of salt and bring that over here. My desk is supposed to come in today. Last video I mentioned that we are getting another desk. So for today, this is going to be my home office for the morning. I also got some cucumber and my egg. Gonna put a little bit of stevia on the cucumber. This stevia is delicious, but it doesn't blend really in my coffee. I don't know. I like stevia in coffee, but that always clumps up. Don't know. Have you an idea why? Do you have an idea why? Let me know if there's a better stevia to use. Anyway, stevia, salt, a little bit of cinnamon. And as the treat today, a tiny blurb of blueberry syrup. Trust me, this is amazing. So this is done too. And my coffee. Perfect. Baby spoon, baby fork. I had a morning. What a morning. So it's now 12:30. I'm almost at school. I like to eat lunch at school. I always take it and picnic in the car because parking is always a little bit of a guess game here at San Jose State. So I like to come early so that I can just hang out in the parking lot a little bit and wait for someone to leave and then just follow that person to their parking space. That's my little tip, but that means that I gotta leave the house like 90 minutes before my class actually starts. It takes me about 25 minutes to school, but that's fine. I'll make it nice. Anyway, I had a morning because, so it is Thursday and I still haven't uploaded last week's video. It's been finished since Monday, but it doesn't want to export Final Cut and I couldn't figure out why. Sorry, it's getting dark now. I never had this issue before, and the weird thing was it exported, I think the first time maybe everything, or maybe even only 12 minutes, but the second time definitely only 12 minutes. And so I thought maybe I don't have enough storage space, it's not that issue. So I tried to export it in chunks and then it stopped exporting altogether. Interesting, right? Anyway, I tried everything, like literally everything. And Abe, my husband, he studied software engineering. He has a degree in software engineering. He's working in IT. He's working with computers and softwares. He's creating apps. He knows that stuff. And he was also lost. He didn't know what. I think I got a parking. Oh, dang it. No, I didn't. Anyway, he also had no idea what's going on. Anyway, long story short, it turned out that one clip somehow had a glitch in there. I'm not sure if it was a glitch while recording or while importing or editing on it, but there was a glitch. Now, that glitch made the whole video just not export, and it took me 3 days to find that glitch and actually find out that it was that glitch. And now I actually had 2 glitches, I think, and I cut out both glitches, and happily I think the video still makes sense without those parts. So I finally today, like 10 minutes before I had to leave to school, was able to export the video in chunks, import the chunks, smoosh them together, and then export it again as one whole video, which is also 37 minutes long. So maybe that's also a reason why it just took a little longer. But yeah, it's exported. Now I just gotta import it to YouTube. I already have the thumbnail and everything ready, so week 6 is finally going to be up. And on the other note, so this light is extremely annoying, but never mind. Tuesday was Valentine's Day, right? And Abe and I were first thinking of not going anywhere out because he's not a big foodie and I right now like to just eat my food. We ended up still going somewhere, but we went to Fogo de Chão. It was super delicious. I had a little bit of a salad bar. I think I said that already, actually. Anyway, he got me my hair actually for Valentine's Day. So my hair appointment usually costs around $400, and he paid for that. But he also got me something else in the end, which I didn't want that he get me something else. But a while ago, I tried to get some like mics here. I don't know if you remember it in the first video or so. I have a few clips in those, and the quality was just horrendous. It was so bad, and I didn't know until I edited it. Well, it makes sense. It was just like a $20 mic. However, he now got me the Rode Wireless 2, which is another like $300. I felt so bad, but I'm also so excited about it. Anyway, it also took me like 3 days to figure out how to use that thing, and I am going to be able to use it with my phone and my camera, which is amazing. Right now it already works with my camera, but that's what also took so long. It took me 2 days to find out that for my camera, for my phone, I needed first this like headphone adapter, this ear jack, I think, or jack, headphone jack, and you need a different like plug-in than comes with the Rode 2. It's like a black end and a gray end you need for with the phone, and I didn't know that, and they don't write it anywhere. So I had to like watch around 27 videos about reviews to find out that I actually need that cable. So I had to order that cable. It's not expensive at all. It was like $10, but, or not even like $8. It's just annoying because it's gonna take another like 2 days until it gets here. Otherwise I could film right now already with the new mic. But anyway, I'm so excited because then filming in the car is gonna be so much higher quality. So I'm excited about that. I hope you too, and I hope you appreciate all the work that goes into those YouTube videos. Like the background work, that's the hard part. The filming is whatever. You can do that on the side by all the editing. Anyway, I'm just waiting for my parking, and then I'll have lunch. Now for lunch, I'm having a big salad, and I just made some zucchini for the first time in a long time and ate already half of that batch. So delicious, just in the air fryer for like 10 minutes. Some sauerkraut and chicken with peanut butter. That combination is so delicious. So I'm gonna have that first, and then I have a yogurt here that's just 100 grams of Fage Zero with blueberry syrup to make it like a blueberry yogurt, and I put psyllium husk, I think you say, in there, which gives it this amazing consistency. And I don't track psyllium husk, it's only fiber, really, so you put that out. But it tastes amazing. It gives you so much more volume. It's like a pudding mousse consistency, not like now, if you see that. So excited to have that as my dessert. And then at 4 o'clock between classes, after my second and before my third class, I'm gonna have what we prepped in last video together, the last bit of my protein bread with an egg in between. So this is like a protein cake bread, I guess, because it's sweet, with an egg, which is savory, and that's just amazing. delicious. Always excited for that. And then we have one more meal when we get home. Somewhere around under here are 3 ounces of chicken and some cod liver. I love cod liver. Cod liver is my kind of butter right now. So delicious, an amazing source of fat and vitamins and nutrients. It is now almost 8 o'clock. I want to eat this right now because after that I'm gonna build my desk. My desk came in. It's been a day. I just meal prepped, as you see. I made my protein breads, I want to say, but I made them as... Why are they sticking? This is so annoying. Anyway, so these are little breads. You see that? I'm gonna slice them open and put my egg in between them. I also prepped rice, potatoes, lettuce, and yeah, got a lot ready for the weekend and tomorrow already. So I'm gonna have this meal now. And then that's it for the full day of eating today. What I haven't showed is I had around 2 bags of cucumbers with cinnamon, salt, and stevia. In between, I don't track my cucumbers, I don't track my lettuce, I don't track my sauerkraut. I just enjoy that kind of food. And yeah, that's it. You already ate, huh? You already ate.
Which is
this is so cool.
To be switched to merge mode. If it's not in merge.
Let's test this out before we start filming with this, recording with this next week all together. I'm so excited. So I finally got the cable. This thing is what I was waiting for now, to be able to record with my phone. It seems to be working. I tried and I was successful. Right now I'm recording with my camera, so that should be no problem. Let's hope so, at least. It is Saturday right now. We are getting ready to go to church because we have a couples dinner tonight at church for Valentine's Day. But I wanted to finish this video quick. So last clip was yesterday, in between meals. That's what I usually do when I get especially packaged and I want to have something quick to eat. And I had some green beans, so I don't track any vegetables when it's not a starchy or carb dense, calorie dense vegetable like broccoli, cucumber, lettuce, green beans. I don't really track and I just fill up on that if I need to. So I had a whole bag of green beans yesterday. I do that often with cucumbers, especially sweet cucumbers with cinnamon, salt, and stevia throughout the week. Anyway, so little quick tip, I love doing that. It is now Saturday, and I usually do my check-ins on Saturday. So Macrofactor told me again to decrease my calories by, I think, 91 or so. I decided to not do that and just stick to the macros that I have right now because I feel so good, and I made crazy progress this week. So last week, I think I mentioned it in the last video, just slightly in the end. I barely did any progress, I thought at least. I didn't really lose anything on average. I hit a new low weigh-in last week of 138.3. And I also did actually gain a little bit in my measurements last week. Now this week, my lowest weigh-in was 137.8. So I got into the 137s. And I'm so excited. I got into the 137s twice actually. I only lost about 0.7 pounds on average this week compared to the average of last week. But now listen to this, I lost almost 5 inches altogether. So I take my inches always from my arms, my waist, my stomach, or like the biggest part around my stomach, my glutes, and both my thighs. And altogether, I'm down 4.7 inches, which is crazy. That's the highest drop ever. The week before, though, I went up 1.9 inches, which makes sense. Especially my stomach area I had my period, so self-explanatory. But the biggest drop before that was 1.1 inches altogether in like my 3rd week on this cut. Now, it's week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should count how many inches altogether I'm done, but I feel really great this week. I am hungry, not gonna lie, but especially with having those free foods like cucumbers, it's totally doable. I love my workouts, I love the cardio I do, I love the training, I love the food I eat. The only thing I crave right now sometimes is just to have a little bit more of what I'm already eating. So I can't wait, honestly, I already can't wait to be done with this, but only so that I can start strategically increasing my food, give my body the opportunity to get used to higher macros. Because right now my macros are quite low. I'm gonna share the whole like evolvement of my macros by the end of everything I decided now, so I'm not sharing too many macros in between anymore. But I mean, if you really want to know, you can always count my meals together. I just don't want to put it out there anymore. If I could cut on like 1600 calories, 1900 calories, I would. Don't get me wrong, I would love to, but my body is just not responding at that level, at least not right now. We'll see about that in like a year or two. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back next week, and I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day and a great week. See you soon. Bye.